Ladies and gentlemen, I'm Yusril. Welcome once again to Alpha Complex and Paranoia. Happiness is mandatory. It's been a long and busy day. Last episode saw us get blamed by that blue insect. Yes, I probably shouldn't use words like that where friend computer can hear me. And the end result is I now have a treason level of 18%, which is questionable, but not too suspicious just yet. It's not like I'm going to line up some terrible, terrible revenge if we ever meet that particular insect goon again, although we probably never will. So, to bed, and from there to another day in the service of friend computer. Hot fun must be eaten with a fork. Cold fun must be eaten with a spoon. Should you eat cold fun with a fork, it will get messy. Should you eat hot fun with a spoon, you are clearly a traitor and will be terminated. Which will also be, ooh, promotions! Ladies and gentlemen, I am now orange clearance. And that means I can now enter orange clearance zones. I can now use orange clearance gear. Not that I would ever have used orange clearance gear without proper clearance, of course, because using equipment above your clearance level is treason. And I can now order those red clearance numpties about. Not that I would ever abuse such power, of course, but what gives you that thought? Right, let me see. We'll just leave all of the stash there for the moment. Let's go and meet the team once again. Of course, this is still a yellow clearance sector, so I can't get to it just yet. But, friend computer, what do you have for us today? Oh, a new team member.
Welcome to your mission briefing. I am happy to announce that you have all been promoted.
Yay!
An assignment appropriate to your new clearance and abilities has been assigned to you.
Huzzah! Remember, by the way, that clearance has nothing to do with your actual ability. Clearance is completely a measure of how much friend computer trusts you. So we are still the same old collection of troubleshooter goons, we just get slightly more trust with the computer.
You are to identify the traitor or traitors tampering with Alpha Complex vending machines.
Aha, the follow-on to our last mission. We must identify the traitor. Thing is, the traitor was green clearance, so he's still above us, although only 2 grades there. We might be able to get brevet clearance to get into the other sectors. Is there anything we need to know?
The traitor is using an illegal core tech jammer, therefore their identity is unknown at this time. Your new clearance will allow you to begin searching for the traitor at their last known location, the vending machine repair and servicing offices.
Yay, so we can walk into the offices. Breaking into places is, of course, treason, and thereby begin tracking down the traitor. And we're totally not going to run into our blue clearance insect friend again. We couldn't possibly be lining up some revenge here.
Troubleshooters, do you have any questions?
No. Insufficient understanding is, of course, treason. We're ready to begin our assignment, friend computer.
Once your briefing is over, please report to R&D for mandatory testing assignment.
It's mandatory. I'm not going to ask if I can skip it, because, well, I'm not understanding the word mandatory is also treason, or at least evidence of a faulty clone, and guess what? Being a faulty clone is also punishable by death. Thank you, friend computer.
Team leader, you may now nominate 3 officers to join you on your mission.
Thank
A
you.
new officer has been assigned to your team.
Let's see what's going on with him then. The combat officer, Gilliam 0CRM. Sorry, Gilliam OCRM1. She's here to terminate treaters and drink hot fun, and guess who hasn't got any hot fun this morning? Yep, that would be her. So, who are we going to take? Let's see. Roids are fun, no more nice citizen. You rage against the enemy to increasing your damage bonus, you verify by 30. Of course. However, this is an investigation assignment, more or less, so we will bring along our tech officer, Alice Omop 2. Alice Omop 1, by the way, heroically sacrificed herself by standing in front of 2 turrets and a couple of renegade dungeon robots. It totally wasn't a case that I ordered her to do that because she had some incriminating evidence on me. Absolutely not. What could make you think such a thing? Right. Do we bring the hygiene officer along as well? Not immediately. I think we'll bring our loyalty officer. We will preempt our treasonous thoughts. Excellent, thank you. And who else do I want to take on this team? Crafting, melee. We'll bring... Yeah, we will bring Ryan along as well. After all, there are clearly some very unhappy citizens in that sector, and happiness, as we all know, is mandatory. Ryan, however, may need more drugs.
You have been assigned a Vindicode for your mission. Redeem this at your nearest vending machine.
Of course, friend
Troubleshoot
computer.
team assembled. Commencing mission. Report to R&D for a fun and mandatory testing assignment. Remember,
Right.
trust no one. Report everything. But most importantly, remain happy. Happiness is mandatory.
Of course. So let's get to R&D, find out what they want us to test, and of course pick up our gear from the vending machine. And maybe supplement it with some of the stuff in the stash, you never know. So, one vending machine. Okay, personal equipment 3. Yoink. Oh, bouncy bubble beverage orange. We have some orange ammunition, bandages, and armor. Perfect. Rank hath its privileges, after all. Of course, this is still a red clearance vending machine, so I still can't get the orange clearance items out of it. However, I can pick up some cold fun and some hot fun, and maybe some crunchy algae chips as well. Yeah, that'll do nicely. Yoink. So, stop by the stash, and we'll also pick up our spare bandages and bouncy bubble beverage, and also our grenades, because those are always useful. And where did I leave the plasma weapon? Right, back to the vending machine. We'll just redeem that totally not collector's edition Vendicode that I happen to have. Yes, I mean, it's... Why would I be carrying an ultra-violent clearance plasma weapon? I mean, such things are completely treasonous. Friend Computer would never authorize such a option, except the Friend Computer has clearly authorized it because I have not been terminated as a traitor. Therefore, I am not a traitor. Right, R&D, what do we got? Welcome back. What do you have for me today? Behold the anti-treason device. It boosts your cortex reception, in theory anyway. Yeah, will it cause my head to swell? Maybe. Does it matter? I guess not. I'll just find somebody else to test it. Well, and I don't have a choice anyway, so here I am. It is, after all, a mandatory testing assignment. Okay, I'm leaving now. Don't forget to take notes from Shujo. I expect a full report on your return. Received. 1 armor anti-treason device. It's... Okay, helps protect your mind from evil mutants. Also interfere with your cortex connection, making a mini dead zone that will avoid infractions. You're welcome. Reduces laser damage and makes it look stylish. Of course, orange lasers and above will not be stopped by an orange clearance armor. And this is not actually armor, it's just, well, let's just test it, shall we? Yeah, what do you know? It did, in fact, block the cortex signal. Interesting. There's no way we could possibly end up abusing this, is there? Right. Off to the transport. We're heading back to our last sector, and there's no way the consequences of what we did there last episode could possibly come back to bite us. I mean, we didn't abuse our authority. We carried out our missions exactly as we were ordered to. Let's go. After all, how could it possibly be that that blue clearance INSEC officer is still going to be the... Ooh. Right. We have in fact gone straight to the offices. So, we've got some orange clearance citizens. And there we go. Pauline Ekel for having meetings with such a headache if it didn't involve talking to you two. Oliver Y Test 5. Bear in mind they're equal clearance, so they are butting heads. Neither of them can pull rank. Would apparently rather manage defective scrub bots than these drooling morons. Somebody clearly needs their happy pills. We've been sent here by friend computer. We're a bit overworked with troubleshooting, but stop by the office. I'll see how I can help you with that. Overwhelmed, don't make me laugh. I don't have any time to waste. Right, so we have 3 yellow clearance supervisors, and it looks like there are issues going on with all 3 of them. So, time to start with our first contact. Hello there. Sorry you had to witness that, troubleshooters. Alright, so this is Oliver Whitest 5. He is the grouchy one of the 3. How can I be of assistance? We're looking for an assistant that we believe has been sabotaging vending machines. He may be hiding here, so we'll need to access employee information to try to track him down. We have a register where we keep names of employees of the sector. It should be easy for you to find the culprit. Down the corridor behind me, first door on the left. Okay. Then we also have the other possible contacts. Not to mention just generally poking about and asking questions. Oh yes, meet 2 of the other main departments within Alpha Complex. Central Processing Unit is exactly what you have. CPU. They are designed to keep the electronic infrastructure of Alpha Complex working. There is also Technical Services. They are meant to keep the mechanical infrastructure of Alpha Complex working. Of course, when these things start overlapping, you get all kinds of jurisdictional squabbles, ego squabbles, butted heads, you name it. Not now, troubleshooters. I have important business to attend to, so Henry Y is not in the mood to talk. Also, orange clearance vending machines if we feel the need. And if we track along here, we have Production, Logistics and Commissary, PLC. And guess what? Nobody likes them either, but hey, they keep all the bouncy bubble beverage and other food supplies, not to mention all of our ammunition, clothes, and various other things supplied, so you tolerate them, to say the least. Yeah, 40 electronics. We'll just help ourselves to those in the course of our missions. That couldn't possibly be considered treason, could it? Right, what have we got? Troubleshooters, I'm right in the middle of something. Try coming back later, please. Okay, so we're going to have to use the the employee register in order to find what we're after. So along we go. Right, the employee register. The door appears to be shut. The door is definitely locked. There might be a way to force it open, but it'll require a tool. And I remind you that damaging Alpha Complex information and property is probably treason. Well, that is a yellow clearance section, although it's only that bit there that's an issue. Okay, there is a computer there that might be useful. There's also a recycler and a citizen to talk to. Citizen, we're here on important business. Have you seen any suspicious or traitorous individuals come this way? Of course, you should be doing that, Tarek. Of course. Couldn't agree more, citizen. Might talk to someone. Those 3, yes, those 3. Okay, what I'm going to do in that case is just discreetly park the team over here, where they can't witness any of my minor infractions, and then I'm going to head back into the canteen, and we're going to just discreetly get rid of the armor. There we go. So the Cortex signals are blocked. We'll just check this out. So, Cortex Focus Group 4. Purpose to identify market viability of new Cortex implant upgrade that enables systems to contact the computer through the My Machine interface without sub-vocalizing. Methodology. All participants, secure and found, etc., etc., via the 5-point adapter, then apply a small amount of duct tape to participants' mouths. Any MMI calls after viewing Jesus images were recorded. 17 participants were infrared clearance. 8 were red clearance. 1 was indigo clearance, and thereby mistake but refused to admit it. Yay! Of the 25 lower clearance participants, 11 experienced terrifying hallucinations. 8 sent a clear message to the computer and tried reporting us for treason. 3 sent treasonous images to the computer. Two shot themselves over something called the stealth train incident, and one wanted to be called Carl the Sofa King. The Indigo clearance citizen did not send any MMI messages. Okay. We can now actually report that an Indigo citizen experienced no side effects with the new Cortex software because he didn't appear to try to use it at all. Cortex software is therefore labeled gold and made available for the entirety of Alpha Complex immediately. Absolutely. It clearly passed its testing. Let's just switch back into the correct armor. Thank you, friend computer. I am totally not joint to that at all. So back to talking to CPU. We need to get the Jimmy in order to get into the options. However, if the door is broken, that's technically technical services area of responsibility. It's not a CPU thing if the electronics work fine. Welcome back, troubleshooters. One of our operators. Yeah. Welcome to CPU, ladies and gentlemen. Can you fix the door to the employee register? Your request is important to us. Your request is being pressed now. Your request has been declined. Why? Your request is pending. That information is not available at this time. Why not? Production, logistics, and commissary is responsible for logistical operations, and recovery of official records is a logistical operation. All right, I'll go talk to them. Have a pleasant day, cycle citizen. Of course, PLC are not going to be interested because fixing a jammed door is a tech services problem. And who wants to bet that tech services won't be interested because, well, it's probably CPU's problem to make sure the electronics work right. And round and round and round we go. Right, I just spoke with Central Processing Unit and they said you're responsible for fixing their door. Except, yep, the door's technically logistics and we're a PLC office. Okay, so can you fix the door for me? Well, technically no, we outsource all repair jobs to technical services. Well, I can put in a repair request if I'm informed that the door is non-functional. Can I have a repair request? All right, let me just fill out this. Repair number 409 for this particular... What happened to the other 408? Yes. Does the blast door break a lot then? Nope, the thing's laser-proof, bomb-proof, fire-proof, huge, nigh invulnerable. So why does it need to get repaired so often? Oh, that's just a number of times they've requested for it to be repaired. They never actually fix it. It's a repair request. If you want to follow up, go to Technical Services right across the hall. Note that she didn't answer the question. Off you go now, troubleshooter, so we're off to talk to Technical Services. Who wants to bet that they have a perfectly legal and valid excuse for why they haven't repaired the blast door? Probably starting with the fact that it's an electronics problem and is therefore CPU's issue. Oh god. Greetings, citizen. I've got a repair request form. Can you fix the door? That's a problem. Yes, indeed it is. What's the problem? I have a repair request. We can't... Okay, so they need a job order to fix the door. Job order forms are issued by Central Processing Unit. Welcome to Alpha Complex, ladies and gentlemen. If you hear an explosion, don't worry, it's just standard vending machine noise. Of course, of course. So, back to CPU we go. Let's see what happens now. Who can they pin the blame on this time? I need a job order. I can put in a request, so I need to record the jobs. I thought you have all the forms here. There's currently a backlog of 43,710. Right, where are the forms kept? I'll go get it myself. Certainly, troubleshoot. They're held in the secure on-site document repository. So, the secure on-site document repository would be the same room as the employee register, behind the non-functional door. So they can't... Yeah. They can't repair the door because tech services need a job order. They can't get in because the door is broken, and they can't get the job orders form because, well, the door is broken. So they can't fix the door because the door is broken. Yes, that is correct, troubleshooter. Perhaps technical services know of another way to get the door repaired, but I cannot issue you with a repair request at the moment. So, back to technical services we go. Maybe they can find a way to get the door open without a repair request. Although such a method would probably be, well, treason. But let's go talk to Henry anyway. Greetings, citizen. I'm searching for a traitor. Do you know anything? I haven't seen any traitors recently. Of course, Henry would be a good citizen and report the traitors if he saw them. They look just like everyone else. When the traitor passed through? In the last day cycle. I was in the basement the whole time. You can even ask CPU. Why would CPU know? That's classified. Okay, I'll talk to CPU. Remember, Henry is higher clearance. He's yellow, I'm orange. I can't demand anything of him. Of course, although I have to admit all those explosions do come across as being rather suspicious. Interestingly, I still have them order to talk to technical services, so let's try this again. Greetings, citizen. I'd better continue my investigation. Good luck, troubleshooter. Thank you. Okay, so that's a dummy. Continue. Right, I have a repair request form. That's a problem. Yes, indeed it is. What's the problem? I have a repair request. They need the repair request and the job order. Is there any other way to open that door? Well, we do have illegal bot fighting. Yes, legal bot fighting tournament. Are you trying to bribe me or something? I think this counts as blackmail. Yes, blackmail or something. I could have you terminated as a traitor. But you'd never get the door open, would you? Fine, what do I need to do? Good, you can find the entrance to the basement in the corridor right over there. Right, so we need to take part in the bot fights. Which, of course, means that we are going to be fighting the bots. This seems highly treasonous, but there we go. Looks like we're not getting much of a chance. Or a choice. We might have a chance, but I'm not sure the rest of it works. Okay, let's stack up on the various essentials before we have to grab certain things like Bouncy Bubble Beverage Orange. And we'll also have some... Yeah, we'll pick up some quick happy pills as well. Right, I think we are pretty good to go. Ooh, BBB Classic, just as good as regular flavor. Also, heals more, but the BBB Orange heals faster. So, there you go. So, let's see what we need to do here. We have the bot fights. Yes, completely legal bot fights. Completely legal orange clearance bot fights. Can I point out that this appears to be a 4v4 contest? And yeah, the long-awaited battle between CPU and PLC is about to be away. Oh, right, so both departments were in on this, were they? Let's find out. And in the right, the demolition crew of CPU. Fight! Pew, pew, pew. And it appears that the PLC bots decided to go for melee. All hail the... Oh, sorry, the PLC bots went for melee. The CPU bots are reigning champions. The most efficient and superior of all departments, thanks to the wisdom and genius of it. I'm not entirely sure that actually qualifies, but there you go. Next up is CPU against tech services. Let's get this bot brawl wrapped. Oh, right. Losing real hard. I'm willing to bet that Zachary works for CPU. Well, that was pretty damn interesting. So, we could help out tech services here, make sure they win. But that does translate to the slight problem that, well, everyone would have seen us participate in the illegal bot fight, and then CPU would have a grudge. Okay. Well, let's talk. Hey, there, sister, need something? I was sent down here by technical services. Yeah. Oh, yes, that door. We need your help winning our next fight against those cretins in the central processing unit. And of course, CPU want us to make sure that they stay as our reigning champions in the completely legal and totally not treasonous bot fights. Well, I'm sure they're going to be able to get away with this. I mean, we are in a surveillance sector after all. Hello there, citizen. Welcome to Bot Wars. What can I do for you on this fine day cycle? We're here to fight for technical services. We're made of flesh and clone and bots are made of metal, yes? Completely aware of it. Can we get this fight started? Let's get this clearly one-sided and seem to be very bloody fight on. Oh, you have no idea, do you? Ladies and gentlemen, the final match of the day cycle. This one is going to be a doozy. In one corner we have CPU. In the other, the laughing stock of Alpha... Oh, thank you. Someone is clearly going to have to be terminated for treason here. Teams, get to your fight positions. Ready? Fight! And we'll go straight into active pause. So, we'll start with our loyalty officer taking position here. I am going to strategize, of course, by taking cover over here. And Ryan, set yourself up as well. Brendan, you have a very special task. Actually, no, Brendan, I want you there. I am going to strategize from the rear. And I will, of course, be motivating all of you along the way. To your positions, troubleshooters. Brendan, I want an immediate shot into that explodey barrel. And the two of you pour it on as... Actually, no, the two of you take that barrel first, then get the bot. So, oh, Brendan appears to have had a slight exploding barrel problem as well. That's unfortunate. Also, my cover has disappeared. Let's see... Hard sprint for here. And 3. I want that barrel taken out. 2. Fast sprint to cover. Brendan, fast sprint to cover as well. Go, 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 go. Right. Now that Brendan's in cover. Sorry, we'll get Ryan into cover. Alice is in cover so she can start taking pot shots. And I will begin motivating my team. Ability engaged. There we go. Right, so Brendan is now in cover. Have him chug a happy pill. And, okay. Fight explosion continues. Brendan, I want that oh, that barrel has exploded. Fine. Just start shooting. Bring them down fast, or at least as fast as you can. Okay, we have an exploded barrel, but unfortunately that took out Brendan's cover as well. So, mad sprint again, Brendan, if you don't mind. I will begin shooting my laser pistol as well. I may have to break out the plasma generator just to stay out of trouble here. Oop, first bot's almost gone. Right. Brendan, pop your bouncy bubble beverage. Make sure you don't die. Dying is treason. Hey. First bot gone. Alright, team, focus your fire. Bring down the next bot. There we go. Bot down. Focus fire. Bring down bot number 2. 3, 4, whichever. Bot gone. Right. Next. More bouncy bubble beverage. More healing. More loyalty for friend computer. Actual happiness is not guaranteed. Let's see, what's this? Right. Can we get a smoke cloud here? No, we can't, unfortunately. Lays and pistols, knees and toes. No, we'll just continue shooting everything, I think. So far, so dubious. I think some valiant heroism might be called for here. Laser rifle, headshot, precise shot to the head. Okay, perhaps not entirely going to plan, but no, we still have a broken barrel there, so still working. Brendan, chug another bouncy bubble beverage. Alice, do you have any healing items at all? Yes, you do. Right, equip that and get it down the hatch. Ryan will check your inventory as well. Oh, he doesn't have anything. I should perhaps have taken more care with making sure that my officers had their proper healing items. However, for the moment, Ryan will throw that to you. Or we could just carry on shooting that once as well. Also, Brendan's cover has just disappeared. So, Brendan, hoof it. There we go. Right, so Brendan, start shooting. Technical officer. Continue shooting as well, and also proceed to demoralize the enemy as best you can. The thought occurs that yoink, there we go, more healing for him. I should probably engage my abilities. I'm not entirely sure this is working. Okay. Right then. Some valiant heroism is required here. This is, of course, highly foolish and should never be attempted, but throw a grenade. And then run for cover. And then throw the grenade into the recycling pit. That is unexpected and unwelcome. Right, swap a weapon. And who's going to question that I'm using ultraviolet gear? No one, because I am clearly a team leader. Honest. Right, plasma generator, face shot, target, causing maximum trauma. Brendan, use another heal item. Save yourself. And better yet, then engage your headshot ability and target that one. Ryan, beverage time. Okay, and next bot is down. Right, focus down the remaining bots, and we'll just bimble our way through this. There's absolutely no treason going on here. Citizens, I'm not using an illegal weapon at all. Okay, citizen, go for the flanks. We shall attempt to distract it while I valiantly shoot it in the head. It is extremely well armored. Pop a little bit of health there, and also pop another heal just so he doesn't die on us, because astonishingly he might be a loyalty officer, but I don't want him to die just yet. Aren't you happy you drank that? Absolutely. We'll keep the grenade on standby for the moment. Team leader, horrific mutant power might be required here. That did not work. Annoying. And I may have just used a mutant power in front of a team member. However, we are done. What in the name of Frank Computer? They clearly used unauthorized weapons. Citizens, it seems Tech Services has discovered an exploit and cheated their way to victory. Of course, we use troubleshooters. So congratulations, you filthy clone booth scum. Wait, aren't you clone booth scum as well? Pains me to say it, but we are reigning champions. Oh, lucky us. Now let's just loot that before the scrub bot gets it. Now we have some scrap. Perfect. Let's also get the remaining scrap and get the whole team on the move. Yoink. And move. And we should probably find a hygiene booth or three. I mean, it's not like CPU are going to turn us in for illegal pit fighting unless we turn them in first. Yes, that seems like the way to go, doesn't it? Preferably without compromising ourselves in the process. Right, BBB for everyone. Everyone, I say, everyone. So, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There we go. Yoink. And inventory. So let's split this up and spread it around. Ryan, congratulations. You now have a canister full of bouncy bubble beverage orange clearance. And we'll also make sure that everybody else gets properly patched up. Dun, 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 dun. There we go. And Alice, also pop your happy pills. Happiness is mandatory. Although, if you wouldn't mind, just make sure Brendan gets one as well. Other than that, I think everybody is good. Brian, have some spare laser barrels. You seem to have gone through yours rather quickly. Suspicious consumption of ammunition, citizen? Such things are most dubious. Happy pill chugged. And that should nicely patch Brendan up over the next few minutes. In the meantime, let's go... Well, it wouldn't be Paranoia if we weren't snooping around a little now, would it? What's in here? Oh, all kinds of technical support thingies of limited interactability at the moment, but hey, such things are worth knowing just in case you should discover some highly suspicious evidence of treason. And with that done, we're heading back to Tech Services, who now are completely happy to see us. There is no way that this could possibly end with this going wrong. All alive officers have to be in range. Well, come on then. There we go. Ooh. Ah, yes. Some of us are out of stamina, it would seem. Okay, that's fine. Up we go. And back to Tech Services. Trying to avoid CPU on the way, who won't be happy at all that we just broke up their little fight pit ring. Now, can we access the register? Well, we still need to talk to our friend here. Now, that little bit of blackmail we've got. Okay, he's kind of gone and gotten it fixed for us. So we should be able to get into the employee register. Should be able to get into the employee... Aha! The door is in fact open. Excellent. Now, we need the employee register. Okay, this computer contains all the data about each and every employee working in this sector. Search for the traitor's name. Got it. We don't know. Aha! Kimball, Roy. 4. Of course. Roy G. Kimball. What else was it going to be? Clearance level green, clue number 4. Vending certification facility, current department, technical services. We should return to friend computer and report our findings. Of course, we are now going to have to explain why we participated in a somewhat illegal fight ring. Possibly, maybe. Well, let's stop by the stash first and foremost and just stow all of our equipment before they take it off us. Oh, a new post. Here we are. What if the bots are carrying out a secret mission that's classified beyond our security clearance? Troubleshooters are sporting dashing tinfoil hats. Trendsetter, TFL, absolutely. And there we go, all nice and dealt with. So we'll take a discreet left here. In fact, you know, everyone just hand me your bouncy bubble beverage and all of your other useful drugs and other items that are totally not highly illegal and or treasonous. Yoink. 1 and come on, there we go. So I now have a full stash of bouncy bubble beverage. I don't need to worry about keeping hold of the laser rifle because the computer will always issue those to me. Hang on to the scrap as well. Oop, that's capped out. And I'll need to return the tinfoil hat on top. So, looking pretty sharp, troubleshooters. Looking pretty sharp. Just don't mind me while I step in here. Yoink. Don't need to worry about the laser barrels too much. We will, however, swap out as much BBB as we can carry and also drop off our spare parts because those might be useful. Recycling is, of course, vitally important, citizens. So, there we go. Matter dealt with. Ooh. I probably should turn in those grenades. We might need them later on. Okay. Jobbed. Back to the computer. We have uncovered an illegal fighting ring and identified the traitor. 2 treasons for 1 mission,
Welcome
friend
back,
computer.
troubleshooter. It is time to begin your debriefing.
Excellent, let us
Were you
begin.
successful in determining the identity of the vending machine tampering traitor?
Yes, it is Kimball G. Roy 4.
Accessing file. Kimball G. Roy 4 is a member of Technical Services. A highly trained troubleshooter team will be assembled to deal with this traitor.
That would be us.
Have you encountered any treasonous or suspicious activity? Failure to report is treason.
We have indeed, friend computer. All of the departments were holding underground bot fighting tournaments.
An instruction has been forwarded to CPU, PLC, and TS to file a treasonous misuse of equipment form.
Ah. Wait. When they file those forms, they're going to blame us, aren't they?
Estimated time to completion is 300,000 day cycles.
Okay, not a huge issue then.
Knowledge of that incident is now considered treasonous.
Oh. Right. What incident, friend
Do you
computer?
have anything else to report?
Yes, the departments refused to assist us in our search for the traitor. Well, yes, they did,
Did you
mostly.
fill out all appropriate forms and applications?
The forms were locked behind a door, so we couldn't get
Then you
them.
didn't fill out all the appropriate forms.
I just want to forget about this whole thing. I mean, brain scrub is possibility.
Noted. A brain scrub has been added to your hygiene schedule.
Thank you, friend computer. Nothing else to report.
Team leader, have you observed any treasonous activity among your officers that you wish to report? Reminder, failure to report treason is also treason.
Ah, nothing to report, friend computer.
Troubleshooter, do you have anything to report about the mission?
Well, we all took part in the illegal bot fighting tournament, so it's not like any of us can report the others without getting reported themselves. All hail!
Correct. All. Hail. Me. Moving on.
Okay.
Troubleshooter, do you have anything to report about the mission?
It's the happiness officer. He'll be fine. Precisely. All hail me.
All. Hail. Me. Moving on. Troubleshooter, do you have anything to report about the mission?
It's the loyalty officer. Nothing to report. Everything went according to Glory's plan.
Correct. All. Hail. Me. Moving on. This
Yay.
concludes your debriefing. Citizen, please report to R&D immediately.
Excellent. We got through the debriefing in one piece, and I don't think they confiscated all my stuff. Perfect. So we still have all the various bits of bouncy bub beverage. In fact, you know what? Let's just quietly have a refreshing BBB before we report to R&D. We might need it. Right. Hello there. Did you enjoy wearing the anti-treason device? I forgot I was even wearing the thing. That doesn't surprise me. Did you notice anything strange while wearing it? It seemed to block my Cortex connection. Oh, really? Well, that is an interesting result. Yes, very, very interesting, Arjun. Yes, I'm sure you have absolutely nothing that you wouldn't want to know, friend computer, about. You won't be doing anything treasonous. After all, you're blue clearance, and blue clearance citizens are responsible, reliable. It is the 3rd highest clearance level, give or take. I'll take the device out. Here you go. I better get to work on your next assignment. Why, thank you, fellow citizen. The day is done. The mission is complete. Let us go to bed then, and try not to think about the upcoming brain scrub on the next hygiene cycle. But at least we managed to talk our way out of that one before friend computer added treason points. Until next time, ladies and gentlemen, I have been neutral. That has been Paranoia. All hail, friend computer. Farewell.